What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. Picking up literally right where we left off. Okay, water, something in the puddle. Oh. A wire.
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
Locate the ambush point. Oh. Do I need to follow the wire around? Okay. Seems I might need to have the microphone a little bit closer. Following the wire up the steps and around there. Going into this door. Oh, yay. Okay. Double. Whoa. Wait, does that go for the first one? Yeah, okay. So that's the first one. Switch to set of lockpicks. So we got the 1 and the 3. Confirm that. And then remove. Remove. I need a double 2. Is there even such a thing? Or maybe a 2 and a 3 would work. What happens if I choose this? Sure, okay. Alright, gotta keep following the wire to this thing.
I've seen such a device before.
What is this? Activate the device by finding the correct positions for its switches. I got the 1. Ah, okay. No. How about this? No. How about this? This wire seems to be really important for the whole operation. Or that... sorry, lever, not wire. No. Okay, well, I did that already. No. Ah, okay. Like, yeah. We kind of already knew that, didn't we? Out of the smoke in pub. It's no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area in London. Been smartly arrested. Blah blah blah. Okay. Look out the window. Okay. Completed that. Share your conclusion with the constable. Probably this alcohol. Anything else to observe in this place? No, doesn't seem like it. Okay. Okay. Back down here we go. Gotta go talk to the constable.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You're a murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes, a murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Okay. Take a look at the map, you say. Oh. Determine who might be the suspect.
My poor leg.
Very close to the apartment, in an ideal position to watch the square. Oh, okay. So I just need to look at people distant from the apartment. Could deliberately smash into wardrobes. Cab driver. Okay. Close. Could deliberately disturb lifting mechanism. Sprung cart driver was injured during accident. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't, you know, completely ignoring any of that. I don't think anyone was up here. Could there be someone behind another door? Would it even let me look behind other doors? Seemingly not. Okay. So then what? That doesn't seem to be helping. Yeah, this person. Very close, not wounded. Could be a random pedestrian. Certainly wouldn't have been either of us. Just random people there. Okay. Who else do we have as a possible suspect here? Let me take a look at the map of the accident. Establish suspects among the people is... Yeah. Duh. So... what do we conclude about this guy? Daily local worker. Yes, but him being injured doesn't necessarily mean he didn't do it. Very close, not wounded. Could be a random pedestrian, but could also not be a random pedestrian, you know? This close, could deliberately disturb lifting mechanism. Was injured during the accident. I wanted to try to look at these guys to see if it would tell me anything about them, but it won't give me any information there. Okay. We already looked at this guy. Oh, hello. Not wounded, distant, could deliberately smash into wardrobes. Yeah, but that wouldn't have caused the entire accident. Okay. Distant, angry, nervous, not wounded. Okay, so now what? The electrocution thing would have been... I don't know. Let's go to the map of the accident then. So we've got, what? Established suspects, blah, blah, blah. This man is beneath the window where the electrical device is. Perhaps he had time to activate it before entering the street. Appears to be a passerby. He's in the middle of the square, trapped by the accident. I'm not going to rule him out. Found not far from the flats. Perhaps he had chosen the role of workman to watch his victims in the square without raising suspicion. Beneath the window where the electrical device is. Perhaps he had time to activate it before entering the street. That's a possibility. Driver, he was in the area where the accident took place. It was one of his pumpkins that activated the scaffold. He was occupied. It would not have been possible for him to activate the electrical device at the same time. Yeah, highly doubtful. Perhaps because he knew what was about to take place. I don't know. This dude seems the most suspicious, given what I see. Near the end of the square, he attempted to leave, perhaps because he did not wish to see the police. He has just arrived. Perhaps he wanted to help the wounded. Not gonna lie, kinda sus of this dude, too. And, darn you Among Us for changing my vocabulary on such things. Okay. Boy, if any of them would have had tattoos,
I should pay more attention to details.
don't think so, really? How about we make him a suspect as well?
That's it.
Okay. Share your conclusion with the constable. Alrighty. Well, I don't think there's anything else
Constable,
to do about
I
it.
suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
Okay. So now what? What do I need to do? Examine the belongings of the victims and suspects. Interrogate possible suspects. Discover what caused the accident completed. Okay. So I guess I should just go to Scotland Yard then? Yeah, probably. Unless the belongings of the victims aren't taken to Scotland Yard. I don't know.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I,
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
Well, Holmes does not look pleased. And why should he be?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Okay, so are his belongings still in here then? Alright, let's see here.
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Okay, so this is...
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
So this is his stuff. Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. P.S. Her condition is stationary. Okay.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address. The initials MB. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
And... Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You are responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. Underground Electric Railways, Company of London. Great Ormond Street Hospital. Okay.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job.
Okay, but while I'm here, I want to look at the other belongings as well. Photograph.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Oh, really? Benjamin, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday. After this, your goodwill brings such joy. You know that may... I remember how your life began, feeling rejected and alone. How you turned to the... Well, you found strength within you to make the change. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. Shall always be happy to see you in our church. Pastor Gordon.
Whiskey. Of poor quality. Thick
Some
leather
gloves here.
They're probably insulated. Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Okay, that's for somebody else.
A book.
Okay.
Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
And what page is
This
it
terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent to create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1 million barbarians is... Okay. Is that it then? I guess that's it. Okay.
Electrical wires.
Electrical wires, you say? Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible, otherwise we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Okay. And lots of possible deduction stuff now. Problems at work with difficult life, with... Okay, that doesn't combine with any of them. Rebirth. Difficult life, okay. Benjamin Fowler was a bandit when he was young, but he has since changed his ways. Bank's debtor... Yeah, because those were both found in the same thing. Anarchists oppose the state, capitalism, and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Electrocution... Banks... No. So none of these go together, as of yet. Okay, then. Oh, there's another set of belongings
of the
here.
victims, Rasco and his acolyte.
Ah, those two victims, specifically. Gotcha.
Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh.
Fond of licorice. Okay.
A normal
Knife.
pocket knife. A standard deck of
Cards.
playing cards. A Webley revolver.
And what is
A
this?
police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Mauricio Alfredo Chente, also known as Rasco. Leader of a small local gang whose members can be identified by the gang's motif, a dog tattoo. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc. Okay. Electrical wire dialogue. What kind of dialogue? According to this letter, Butcher is employed by the... it appears that Butcher has problems at work. Okay. Find the suspect who managed to escape from Scotland Yard. I feel like that would probably be the next logical thing to do. But I think I'm actually going to save that for next time. I'll have about enough time to safely record one more episode. And then I'll have to wrap it up for this session here. So anyway, yeah, next time that's what we're going to do. I think we'll go to the hospital to see if we can find Mr. Butcher, I think it was, who escaped. Anyway, so yeah. That's it for now. As always, like and share if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and click the bell to get updates whenever I post new stuff to YouTube. Look down in the description just below that for more info on my social media pages and how to find those, follow me, interact with wherever I happen to be on the internet. And of course, below all that, leave your comments with any thoughts that you have regarding this game, this video, other games and video ideas that you have for me. Whatever it is, let me know down below. Sorry for bumping the mic there, whatever. I'm still not quite used to this. I haven't done a lot of recording in this setup. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I'll see you for the next one. But until then, stay cool, people.